for championship soccer. First contest of the day is the JV state championship game. In this contest, Chef of Baton Rouge will be the visitors, and the home team will be the Acadiana Homeschool Athletics. Once again, I'd like to welcome everybody out onto campus of Louisiana Christian University. Don't forget, we've got the JV championship coming up now. We'll have the consolation varsity game, and at 2 o'clock, we will have the varsity CoEd state championship, followed by the announcement of the all-state teams, MVPs, and Coach of the Year. Right now, if you would please rise, gentlemen, kindly remove your caps and join us in our invocation and remain standing for our Pledge of Allegiance. Father, I thank you for this opportunity to come together today in sportsmanship and everything to glorify your name, Father. And I ask that your grace is on the players, the fans, the officials in this one, and that everything that's done out here, Father, today is to glorify your name through sportsmanship, through competitiveness, and through the ability to come out here and participate in such a great event. I ask that your blessing be on everyone involved in this today, and we ask it in your Son's precious name. Amen. If you would please turn and face the flag that is over by the scoreboard and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, with liberty and justice for all. Now it's time to meet the teams for this afternoon's, or this morning for that matter, this morning's JV state championship, and we got to have some noise out of you guys. First, for the Patriots of Chef of Baton Rouge, their head coach is Seth Haynes. And if you would, when we call your name, please step up so that the folks can acknowledge you. Number 9, Carter Arsenault. Number 28, Sydney Odemont. Number 28. Number 20, Nathan Bailey. Number 21, Aiden Bergeron. Number 26, Owen Bowman. Number 4, Jordan Cooper. Number 11, Micah Haynes. Number 10, Naomi Haynes. Number 6, Sarah Haynes. Number 5, Jude Kleindienst. Number 15, Katie Kleindienst. Number 19, Joseph Timms. Number 29, Malaya Turkett. Number 16, Therese Dunbar. And number 14, Mary Frances Dunbar. Another big hand for the Patriots of Chef of Baton Rouge. Now for the home team for this afternoon's contest. Let's welcome the Commandos of Acadiana Homeschool Athletics. Number 3, Paul Holland. Number 4, Amelia Cudahy. Number 5, Edwin Bercier. Number 9, Elijah Chopin. Number 10, Joseph Cortez. Number 12, Benedict Baudouin. Number 13, Isabella Fusilier. Number 16, Mary Cortez. Number 18, Paul Cortez. Number 21, David Marcantel. Number 22, Ava Landrano. Number 26, John Araby. Number 27, Joey David Fusilier. Number 29, Gabriel Menard. Number 30, Elizabeth Baudouin. Number 31, Michael Cudahy. Number 33, Nathan Mayu. Number 34, Cosmos Herrera. Number 35, Andrew Menard. Number 37, Mia Coleman. Number 38, John Luke Hornsby. Number 40, Lucas Pettit. And number 70, John Spell. Head coach, George Holland the fourth. Assistant coach, Kerry Chopin. How about a big hand once again for all the competitors in today's state championship in the junior varsity division. All right, ladies and gentlemen, then here we go.
Well, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to a 446 Sports production. This is the ACEL JV State Championships CoEd Soccer, and you just heard the PA announcement by my friend and cohort, and will be play-by-play man of the hour, Doug Gann. He'll be joining me shortly. He's getting himself set up also, but he's also going to be kind of dual-purposing for a little bit today of any PA work that might be needed. So we'll see if we can make sure we get the right mic on at the right time. So otherwise, if he gets off of this microphone, I might get a chance to throw in a joke or two.
Well,
or just turn his microphone off.
Look, don't push things. Again, welcome out to a beautiful Saturday here. Certainly a lot warmer on this Saturday. The sun is up. It is a bright, bright day. But once again, so glad that you guys could join us on this broadcast. If you're watching it live, thank you so much for that. We appreciate it. Like a number of folks did last night and overnight, went back and watched it again. Look, we the reason we do what we do, it's so you guys are able to watch what's going on here. If you're unable to make it up, I encourage you, though, anytime you get to come out and cheer your family, your friends on for a state championship, come out and do this. We're centrally located in the state, just an hour and a half or so from really anywhere in the state of Louisiana, so come on out and do that. Again, a matchup that we're familiar with. Again, it's the Acadiana Homeschool athletics team versus Chef of Baton Rouge. They matched up in a varsity semifinal last night with Acadiana Homeschool pulling that victory out. They win it 3-1, and they will play for a varsity state championship. You'll see that Chef team back in the consolation game immediately following this one. But again, like Chuck said, I am Doug Gann along with Chuck Perkins, and just so delighted that you could join us on this bright, bright Saturday afternoon.
It is definitely bright, and hopefully I'll be just as bright as this Saturday afternoon is, but no promises there, Doug.
Going to be a long day of soccer. So excited to partner once again with ACEL Athletics and what they do. This was the site of the volleyball state championships as well as the 8-man football, which was just up the road there in Tioga. Ready to get this thing going. Chef is the away team in this one. They are in white. They are the Patriots. They're adorned in their normal red, white, and blue on here. And the Acadiana Homeschool team, they are in the yellow uniforms. And so we're just about ready to get things going. I know it is a better day, much cooler. The wind is non-existent. Last night, that big American flag that's by the scoreboard, Chuck, was unfurled and up and going. Today, just a great day to be out here.
It is. It's sitting there, just kind of enjoying this morning. I guess it's probably got like it's had its coffee and donuts sitting there, not having to be so active. But, you know, hey, it's a beautiful day. The sun is shining on us instead of behind us, creating some warmth out here in this 30-something degree weather we got.
Indeed. So the sun just makes it feel like it's brighter. You know, those folks that are sitting on the metal bleachers out there might not agree. But, again, the hot chocolate's flowing down underneath the bleachers, and we are ready for JV State Championship soccer, co-ed soccer. Now, you know, a lot of things you look at it, that excites me about the ACEL organization is they award a JV state champion. And we've seen some kids that are on the rosters, Chuck, that are 5th and 6th graders that are out there playing in this one and getting built in. So the word that jumps out to me is tradition. And that's what's developed here. You've got brothers and sisters playing, a lot of siblings out here. I saw some of the things. They're 6, 7, 8 child families that are coming up through these organizations. So great work by the Association Christian Educators of Louisiana. And here we go. Patriots control this one, and they are off and going.
Yes, they are. And Doug, the word tradition is a great one. I also think of heritage.
Correct.
It's a long, long last.
So we saw things get going. One of the things that jumped at us is that hill that's across the way from where we are. A number of soccer balls went down there, so you'll have to pay attention and look in for that one.
Do you have an over and under on this one?
I don't. Not in the JV action. We didn't handicap that one. So tongue-in-cheekly, we talked about 12. And I went under the total last night because they put a ball boy up in there and was keeping it going. Looked like one of the teams not wanting to run the time because, as you pointed out in that first semifinal game, it was a great opportunity to kill some clock in that one.
It really was. And, you know, why not use that to your advantage is what I'm thinking.
2 35-minute halves we'll have here. Brief intermission. There you're looking at the inbounds getting ready. That is Chef, the Patriots there. You know, they'd like to come out and get a little bit of redemption from that varsity game that was last night. Very impressed. Look, excited about that matchup. I know we've got a lot to go, but hit like and follow on this. The link is posted if you're following on our Facebook. Or you can go to, of course, the ACEL Athletics has it listed there through Box TV. You know, you can watch that on the Box TV app on any smartphone or smart TV that's there. Put it up on the big screen. Enjoy your Saturday along here with us and watch some championship soccer. Again, we are nestled in the hills of Pineville, Louisiana, right in the center of the state. If you're not familiar exactly with where we're at, the Red River dissects the two cities, Alexandria and Pineville. You see a good battle going on to the near side there. 80-yard field that they play on. If you're familiar with our channel but not necessarily familiar with this 9v9 soccer. You know, the normal game is played, Chuck, with 11 players on each side, but numbers dictate a lot of things they do. Here we see 8-man football in the fall, and then now 9v9 on the soccer. There's a little bit of a takedown there, and that's going to whistle and turn things. A lot of fans last night we met. Don't forget halftime. So this came up that was questioned last night. We put our logo up at halftime, and nothing's on the screen at that point. So if you roll around and it's either a commercial or it's halftime on these games, and we'll be right back. If you think the game's supposed to be going on and you see the logo, it's probably halftime or a commercial.
Yes, and typically we have some commercials rolling, but yeah, you're right. That is our halftime logo. Is our little spinny 446 Sports with some music in the background.
That's the technical term for it, huh? The little spinny logo.
Thing, yeah,
I got you.
That's the technical director's jargon.
It's throughout the day. If you're just joining us, you can tweet at Chuck Perkins, and you can keep up to date on things like that.
Yeah. For the perks.
For the perks. Again, working things into the plus territory were the Commandos of Acadiana Homeschool Athletics. Now a run being put on. We'll see what they've got in goal. Good job by the goalie to step up and just kick that one out of there. Great work. We saw the goalkeeping work played in both games last night, Chuck, was pretty solid.
It is. It looked like they had somebody shook up on the play over there. Looks like he's up walking off. They got their sub in for him.
Benedict Baudouin getting ready to get it in for the Commandos. It's number 12. We'll see who's coming off. Kind of get an idea who that young man is for you, but it looks like he's just got shaken up just a tad on there. Now back to action. Patriots clear and get it out of there. saw this yesterday in the first halves of these, just kind of feeling out what the other team is wanting to do. And settling into that now are both of these squads. You'll see some of these names that get up and play in that varsity as well. A couple of them transition over. Now the maximum age in JV, though, is 16. So once you pass that 16, and I think it's with a September birthday, that is where it caps off. That is the line where you varsity or JV. And with these teams, Chuck, made up of 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th graders, we saw several freshmen making a big impact.
The injury was number 3 down there. I just now got a shot.
Number 3 for Acadiana is Paul Holland. And Holland was in goal for this Acadiana team last night for that varsity team. So they'll have to keep an eye on Holland in this one. The freshman was in goal.
Got a good corner kick coming up here.
And we saw them score on that last night, Benjamin Sellers. And you can check out the highlight video from the varsity of the Commandos. Had a header from right there, point blank. This one is up and knocked away by, or correct, yeah. Clearing this one out is Homeschool once again, is Acadiana. Patriots trying to get something going down on this end of it.
I got to tell you, the sun this morning is wonderful up here in the press box because it got pretty frigid. But it's a little havoc on the trying to watch these monitors.
Right.
Keep up with the ball a little bit. A little bit of difficulty, but it's okay.
Well, what you see, too, a little bit of it is we come up here, and thankfully for dressing in layers, you know, we've had a lot of the layers, the jacket coming off, the sweat top coming off, all of these look like turtles out on a log right now, just sunning here.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I'm fixing to look like a turtle out on a log in a few moments.
Good activity out to the near side. Great work by by Acadiana's number 6. That is, let me see where she is listed. No, that's the Patriots, correction. Number 6 is Sarah Haynes.
A shot on goal there. The goalie went out to try to capture it and went through their hands, so now they end up with a corner kick.
Patriots number 13, we believe, is over there, 19. Kicks up and cleared out of there. Good work this time by the Patriots to keep it on their end of it, but doing some work to the near side. We'll get a number. That's number 21, David Marcantel, the freshman. Very solid player, Chuck, David Marcantel, for that varsity team last night.
Absolutely.
We saw him pick up the goal that Sellers had the assist on last night.
Yeah, that was a phenomenal play. I was glad we got to capture that, and I hope you went back and watched it. And I saw you put a little clip of that one out there.
There's one on our Twitter page. It's go in there and just search 446 Sports on Twitter. You'll find it. It's actually at voice, the number 4, higher 9901. But just search 446 Sports, and you'll find us. Give us a follow if you're out there in the Twitterverse or on our Facebook page. That clip is posted also. Look, I'm telling you, one of the players that's standing out in this one, Sarah Haynes, number 6, for this Patriots team. We talked over and over and used the term active last night, and indeed, she is there. You see her number 6. Seems like anytime there's activity, she's going to find it. Away they go. That one goes deep into Commando territory. Good save there and goal. Couple of shots. I don't think they've been as point blank as some that we saw last night. But I'll tell you, we saw Sellers on the penalty kick. We've seen a lot of kicks, I guess, from longer distance.
Yes.
That went in.
That one's probably going to make the hill.
And away it goes. Those are the tennis courts that are down to the side. Again, not a lot of room here at Louisiana Christian University. And so they took and just maximized the best space they could. Had to have the tennis courts down there. And so they said, well, we'll put the tennis courts at the bottom of the hill. Commandos in yellow, looking to get something going. Don't forget, we've got a full slate of soccer for you. The varsity consolation game is coming up next. It's going to be John Paul the Great against Chef of Baton Rouge. And there's a takedown to the near side.
Yep, going at the ball. Just kind of one of those victim of circumstances, I
Correct.
guess.
Look, I'm just telling you, she's going to end up with a goal today. Sarah Haynes, she is just a solid little player for this Patriots team and always, always around the soccer ball. Still inside, that's Carter Arsenault. And that was just on cue. That was 9.
I believe so.
Goal scorer number 9, Carter Arsenault.
Again, hearing the smooth sounds of the PA announcer there announcing
beautiful.
that goal. But, in fact, it was Carter Arsenault. We just talked about it moments ago on Arsenault, and now that is a 1-0 lead for Acadiana. Goes Arsenault at it one more time. He's got it inside. Good shot on goal by Haynes, but she misses that one.
I believe that's going to be an offsides kick now.
All right, getting the scoreboard corrected there, and that's got it. Look, I'm telling you the two things that will get fans really into it. You mispronounce grandbaby's name, and you put the score on the wrong side of it, and those two things will get it back inbounds. Getting it inbounds, the Patriots, they clear out to mid, and that's where Acadiana now has it. Patriots working their way back down the field once again.
You definitely know that people are watching.
That's right. Cleared off to the near side. Thought had a shot at it. Did Micah Haynes, unable to get there, turned around. Acadiana now with a shot at it. That's going to chase near the sideline and go out. Working over to the near side. Patriots looking to clear it out of there, and they do.
Almost a good swipe there.
Rematch of last night's second semifinal here, I guess, between schools, not the same two teams, but the same two schools are in this one. And we saw that Acadiana was the aggressor in that one, and this time it's been the Patriots that have been pressing the issue.
Oh, good steal.
And that one's going to go out of bounds near the near side. Getting ready to inbounds this one now is Edwin Bercier. Throws it right out in front of the goal, and the Commandos looking to get things going. Wind blowing our microphone out there.
Oh.
Cleared to the middle and got out of there. That was Sydney Odemon that got that out. And to get the glasses out there, yeah, that was 26 Bowman that cleared the ball just a tad earlier.
Get the spectacles before you make a spectacle of yourself.
All right. Told you there's two rules. Get the score right and get the names right. Everything else you can mess up. Score and name.
The rules of potatoes, right? Because they got eyes.
Score and name. Too early for that, Chuck.
Oh, no, no.
Too early for that.
If only my name was Chip, right?
This one thrown in over to the middle. Knocking it out of there was the goalie. Attempt at it. Bowman had a shot at the equalizer, but was unable to get that to go, and clearing out again now are the Patriots. Patriots looking to press the issue. Going back the other way, coming out of goal and picking that one up. Good goal play out of the Patriots today. This one cleared out. There was Haynes. And, the question was asked, it's being co-ed. Is there a little bit of a let-up when a guy is going against one of these, the female that are playing out there? And just general knowledge and sense tells you, yes, there's going to be that little bit. And I've seen a couple of these young ladies use that to their advantage and just play some solid ball out there. These ladies that are part of this co-ed soccer championship game are certainly there because they belong there. They are going in there and banging around right around with these guys.
You can definitely get owned under that philosophy. I'm telling you. You get out there and let one of them get past you and put that goal in there. Probably a hard pill to swallow. might not hear the end of it for quite a while.
Look, there's an opportunity, too. We talked about her early, but cleared out. Again, Sarah Haynes, the freshman, a lot of activity. Good footwork by the cameraman over there. He's doing big work as he'll go back down the hill for him. There you get a good look at Haynes. She will inbounds. Actually, that was Haynes that was already in. We'll get the number on the inbounds momentarily. Should be looking in at about 25 minutes. You have about 9 minutes to go in this first half. It's 1-0. Chef has the lead. And the young lady that we were looking at earlier was 16, Therese Dunbar. So Therese Dunbar was the one that we had the camera on earlier that was inbounding. She is number 16. The Commandos in yellow in this one. Patriots in their white jersey tops with the, I guess, their historical red, white, and blue that you would expect from a team named the Patriots, without a doubt. Starting to see some of the gloves come off, starting to see the hats come off as these guys are and young ladies are warming up. You know, you don't see a lot of, we saw tents and things in the stands last night with the heaters going. Certainly a different day than it was last night. It was cold and dark and windy.
Yes. It definitely was, and even within the confines of this press box, it was kind of got dark and windy at times as well. I guess that was some of the bad jokes, but it was definitely cold.
There's Dunbar again, ready to inbounds. And again out, so Commandos will do it. Checking back in for the Commandos, Paul Holland, and good to see that young man. He was shaken up a little bit earlier on the play, but you do see Holland back in there. He was in goal last night for that Commando team and did a bang-up job there. Back to the action we go. Really the best, I guess, deepest scoring, consistent time in the scoring zone for this Commandos team is the bulk of this. They've not really had an opportunity to set anything up out in front of the goal throughout this first half. It's been the Patriots that have been the aggressors in this one.
Down there near the corner.
This one is thrown in, going to be thrown in behind the goal. And coming up, we've got the Guardians and the Patriots coming up for the varsity CoEd consolation game. That will be immediately following the presentation of the awards in this one, when we crown a 2021-22 junior varsity state champion. There's Haynes, also along with Dunbar. Look, take nothing away from those two young ladies. They've been in there battling the entire way. And look, there's a good slide tackle attempt from Dunbar.
Just very, very active.
Dunbar, the sophomore, and Haynes, the freshman, are going to be solid on this Patriots team for years to come. Look at, and just on cue, Haynes just jumps in there and presses the issue. Sliding in, that's Holland attempting to score right in front of the keeper for the Patriots, and they'll get this one out, and cleared out it goes. Watch for Haynes. She'll sneak in there and try to get it. Around comes Dunbar and kicks that out. Look, I'm telling you, those two young ladies, don't let the ponytail and the pigtails fool you. They're playing. They're here for business.
That's right. That's right. There's a trophy on the line here.
Absolutely. Again, this is the junior varsity state championship of co-ed soccer. Live from Pineville, Louisiana, here on the campus of Louisiana Christian University, formerly Louisiana College. You see the big L and the C in the logo there in the middle. They had a name change in the middle of the football season last year, changed over to Louisiana Christian University. There's Holland trying to work his way in and unable to get there. He'll be back later along with a number of these other commandos and battling for a varsity state championship as well, coming up at 2 o'clock. That'd be a good thing. You'd like to go out there and sweep that. You know, they'll have to battle the Knights. Knights have been now 5 of 6 years to the state finals and have not walked away with the crown in that time. So you know that the Knights of Southwest Louisiana are looking to come big in that game. Good matchup is going to be between Bryce Cowart, the reigning state MVP, and Benjamin Sellers, who by all opportunities could make a name for himself and run for that this year.
Absolutely.
This one is cleared out. It's Dunbar and Haynes and also Arsenault. Arsenault has the lone goal in this first half. There's Holland trying for the equalizer, unable to get loose and get going in it. Just a couple of minutes or so remaining in this first half. Inbounding the ball, but it never really had a chance to get in there. It was intended for Haynes. She was unable to get there. Patriots just looking to clear and get to the half. You got to believe in this one. Take a 1-0 lead into the break. Holland with the inbounds crosses it to the middle. There's that defensive pressure by the Patriots, and resetting things are the Commandos here. Holland's got it to the near side. He's going to take a long shot at it, and it was errant on that one. It rolls up the hill to where the Wildcats come over when they start the game. Substitution coming in now for Acadiana. Correction, for the Patriots. That's Micah Haynes. Micah Haynes, number 11, has made his way in for the Patriots.
Trying to bring up a little bit of the crowd noise, or the gameplay noise, rather.
Looking to make a run here at the end. That's Joseph Timms. Timms over in the corner, and it's going to go out past that flag. A lot of that noise you hear from the expressway that is there, one of the main arteries for Pineville, connecting Pineville with North and South Rapides Parish. Rapides Parish, of course, is where we are. And as we do that, we'll bring the crowd noise down just a little bit. Holland in the corner, trying to get something going, unable to cross there, as it was good defense by the Patriots.
I have to think that the little crew that we have that visits us from time to time right here underneath where our mic is must be doing some stadium training for their next soccer outing.
Look, you're not going to catch this guy running up and down those bleachers.
Been up and down them a few times today myself.
Correct. This is where we broadcast the Louisiana Christian University football games, though, so we're certainly familiar with this press box and those bleachers. Ball's going to go out. Got to believe there's just about a minute remaining, if anything.
There it is. Hand violation looked like on the throw, and I believe it's what I saw in motion there.
That's Haynes trying to get something going for the Patriots. Arsenault centers, but a good job. And there goes Holland off the knee, and down the field he goes. Centers that one, but it's over onto the Patriots, and it's just going to be chased out of bounds there. Got started, I guess, about a minute late, so looking for the final minute signal. Doing some good work there and across.
Oh, nice
good work
block,
from the keeper position, and Chuck said that was, we thought 21, Aiden Bergeron, that was in there. A good job of going up and just knocking that one away. You don't have to catch every one of them. You don't have to save everything. You just have to deflect it and get it out of that net.
Got a good corner kick opportunity here.
And that one is saved. Again, you see a lot of those corner kicks. That's what that one that was scored on by Benjamin Sellers last night was, just a thing of beauty. As he had the header from just above everybody else to score that goal. Holland now looking to try to tie things up. He's got to cross it to do it, and it goes right back in to Bergeron there in goal.
Bergeron wasting no time to get this ball there on there, seeing like maybe a numbers game that he has a chance for.
Haynes, again, a good job getting in there and stopping the ball. You hear that in basketball, deny the ball. And that's what she has done a great job of throughout. Getting ready to inbounds here, and good job, Nathan Bailey, getting that one out. And the Patriots are content with just running out the last bit of this first half. They've got a 1-0 lead in it, and content to just to play some defense.
And I got to think that if they get an opportunity down there, shot on goal, why not? Go for it.
Oh, you can certainly believe that.
I believe, like you said, some of their aggression is, or their activity and how active they've been for charging the goal is kind of tampered just a little.
Patriots, though, with a shot at it, banging around. There's Haynes trying to get in there. Good work by number 19 of the Patriots, Joseph Timms. And it's recovered and out of there by this Commandos team. Clearing it out. Goalie coming up and picking that up is Bergeron, who just aggressively plays it. You know, there's a difference between being a goalkeeper and actually playing that position, and Bergeron is there playing it aggressively, going out and meeting the ball where it's at. Haynes clears that one. Thought they had a shot at it for number 11, Micah Haynes, but he was not there. Cameraman's got 2 saves now on the far side, so give him credit for that. Get Doug Gann, Chuck Perkins bringing you a 446 Sports presentation of ACEL Junior Varsity State Championship. Championships all day long here in Pineville. A lot of banging going on around there between 34 Herrera and Arsenault. This was crossed by Arsenault, but a lot of Commandos back and waiting. Arsenault with a shot, clears that one, no good. Holland tries to get it out of there. And waiting back is that defensive unit, but the ball just gets past. And that will get us to halftime in this one, Chuck, I do believe.
Yes.
Yep, there goes Holland to put the ball out at midfield. That is going to do it for the first half of play. Again, the logo is going to pop up. We're going to run some things from our sponsors and supporters of this. You'll see the logo pop up, so don't go anywhere. We'll be back for the second half of action where the Patriots of Chef of Baton Rouge have a 1-0 lead over the Commandos of Acadiana Homeschool Athletics. We'll see how that second half of the Junior Varsity State Championship shakes out, and we'll do it right after halftime.
It all started with a sketch on a napkin. An idea created by 2 walk-on bench warmers. And after 10 years of hard work and perseverance to turn their dream into a reality, it's the #1 sports bar in America.
Welcome to Walk On.
Walk-ons, because everyone needs a little playing time.
The fine folks at BK Distributors want to thank all the educators for weathering the storms, so to speak, through 2020 and beyond. Thank you for your dedication to our children. The end of the school year awards are now available. Any type of award, trophies, banners, plaques, they do it all at BK Distributors. So with school almost out, that means summer leagues are in full swing. New items, same great prices, and fast turnaround. BK Distributors, Highway 20 in East Pineville behind Arby's. Now, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Security Sporting Good wants to tell you all camo is 50% off, and it's fishing season. In the red corner, it's Powerhouse Combo, Zoom, and Lose. And in the blue corner, seasoned veteran Abu Garcia. These 3 name brands will take care of all your fishing needs. Plus, Old Town Kayaks are coming soon. Need a handgun? In stock, Springfield, Sig, Glock & Smith & Wesson at Security Sporting Goods, 2220 Memorial Drive, Alexandria.
The following things are just plain wrong. Pouring coffee into a light socket. Dressing a 300-pound man in a tiny pink Speedo. And hiring an unqualified employee for your business.
Express Employment Professionals in Alexandria is here to assist you in hiring that right employee or helping you find your perfect career. Apply online at expresspros.com/AlexandriaLA.
In Central Louisiana, you might see me at the ballparks or soccer fields, or we might cross paths at the grocery store. I'm your local Farm Bureau insurance agent, your local expert when it comes to protecting what you love and depend on. I'm Jason Hawk. Learn more about how Farm Bureau insurance can save you time and money. So talk to Hawk at 318-791-HAWK and let me help you protect your biggest investments. Real service, real people. Farm Bureau Insurance.
supporting the Commandos. Let me hear you. That started out kind of soft, but wasn't too bad. We'll get back to you guys. How about if you're here supporting the Patriots of Sheffield Baton Rouge? Make some noise. I guess it's too much to ask y'all to do the wave, isn't it? I know. Baby steps, we're getting it. That was good down there in about the third row. Good job.
Back to the second half of action we go. Again, Doug Gann alongside of Chuck Perkins here. It is the Acadiana Homeschool Athletics Commandos. They are trailing 1-0. The Chef Patriots of Baton Rouge have the lead in this one. That goal, the only goal scored today was Carter Arsenault. In that one, number 9 had the goal earlier, and we're back in action 35 minutes away from crowning a JV state champion. That one's off to the back side of the goal. Clearing that out and up and ready to go. That one saved down to the far side. So the switch ends of the field. You're going to see the Patriots now attacking from left to right. This Commandos team will go right to left. A lot of great activity here. The fans getting into it at halftime. Chuck, I thought we were going to get them to do the wave, but the game got up and got going and unable to get that going. Here's an opportunity down. That shot is off and wide of the net and just shaken up. Knew that had an opportunity for the equalizer, and that looks like Marcantel. We'll have to get him to turn around and get his number, but that's the stature. Looks like of the young man Marcantel, 21, and it's David Marcantel, the freshman, had a goal in that varsity game last night. He'll play for a state championship at the varsity level here around 2 o'clock, and is just shaking, is just on himself about missing that one because he knew he had an opportunity to equal things up.
Yes, sir, and I mean, you get in the box like that and close to the goal, it's wow, you're going to test two things. You're going to test your goalie's experience to kind of anticipate where that ball's going, and you're going to see if you can fake them out, And
just shot wide of the goal. Holland clears this one over to the other side where the Patriots will get it. That is Joseph Timms set to trigger it in for the Patriots. Patriots again lead this one on a goal by Carter Arsenault. That's the only scoring of this contest.
Been at a premium so far.
A lot of these championship games, they are predicated with good defense.
Yes. I agree. They are definitely, a key element. Not even just 50%. I would say it's greater than 50% of what it is.
Good work down low. Again, that is for that Patriots unit. It is Dunbar and Haynes doing big things. Good footwork by Naomi Haynes, and she takes down Holland there. Getting set now to inbound to the near side. Timms once again throws it in right to Holland, though he's got the different jersey. That bounces around. Holland again out of bounds with it. Again, we saw him in goal last night. So several of these Commandos players set to play for not only this JV state championship, but they'll turn around and try to play for a varsity state championship as well. But the Patriots have the 1-0 lead in this one, and they're not wanting to give that up at all. Patriots looking to take this JV state championship back to Baton Rouge. They lead it 1-0 here. Good work by Dunbar.
Try to sneak that one through.
Indeed he did. That was a shot on goal there from 34, Cosmas Herrera. Back to retrieve this one. Menard gets it, and Commandos still having to do some work here. The Patriots, with the 1-goal lead, are able to play solid defense and then take their opportunities. There's Arsenault with it, trying to clear out. Again, he's got the only goal of the day. He's out and pressing Bercier, and that's going to end up out of bounds. You see that defense of the Patriots just settled back inside the zone, not looking for any runouts. That ball right off the back of the head of the official. Kind of shake it up a little bit, had to take the hat off. It knocked his hat around.
It did indeed.
You see the hat that's getting readjusted and put back on that was displaced by that ball. Down under the goal now, another save. Good work put in by the keeper there for the Patriot, or for Acadiana, as this one is cleared out.
Good sliding defensive kick there.
And this new turf, not even a year old, is good for that sliding around on there. Beautiful facility that is here. Like we said, the turf is less than a year old. Comes out here, and you can really tell the softness and the difference that it makes from that turf that they had at Louisiana College that was about 10 years old.
Yes.
Prior to the refurbishing of that. A lot of big adjustments have been made here on the campus. Coming out and getting a play on it there was Sarah Haynes. She was unable to get there, and good goal work on both sides of this game. There's Marcantel once again. You know, he'd like to atone. He does the cross. That shot is up, and it's no good. Have to get the number of that young lady there. $37 for, looking up and down my roster to see, that is Mia Coleman. Coleman had that shot at it on the pass from Marcantel, and that one's going to go out and up into the corner.
Result in a goal kick, if I remember correctly.
Yep.
Okay. Trying to expand my knowledge a little bit. Oh.
See, look at the things that you've learned from, because there's a ball in play.
Oh, sure is. One they threw back in from the other side, and it just creeped its way right inside. So if somebody made a shot on goal and that one was still there and they both went in, would that be 2 points?
No, it wouldn't.
Oh.
I don't think so, Chuck. Marcantel has it for the Commandos, turns it back over, and there's that stingy defense of the Patriots again. Just everything that the Commandos try to do and try to get in the goal is not happening. Patriots clear, looking for another one. That's Haynes. Into the corner, ball taken away, though. 1-on-4 defensively for the Commandos. Ball popped up in the air and spun around. And look, the defensive work that's being put on by Therese Dunbar. Just solid, solid work. Certainly some future all-state thoughts for those two young ladies as they grow through in their career. Ball cleared deep, deep into opposing territory, and looking for an opportunity for the Patriots, but unable to, and coming up and just went over the head that time of Dunbar. Markentale has it. Look, I'm telling you, she is getting after it.
Definitely.
And look, as a guy, you can't really go up and call foul. When she comes up and takes you down, you just got to deal with it. And here comes her partner in crime, Haynes. Look, I'm telling you, the duo of Sarah Haynes and Therese Dunbar have just been solid for this Patriots team.
So you're going to pause a minute? Go ahead, sleep, take a nap, see what happens.
Look, that was a pretty good tackle that was right there.
It really was.
I think Coach Drew Maddox of the football Wildcats needs to watch that.
Definitely gets some pointers out of it.
Right, here's Dunbar to the near side. And look, she has been she's been giving Baudouin headaches over there, and she continues to do it. He's looking back, he's like, come on now. Look, that young lady has been impressive, just the sophomore, Therese Dunbar.
I mean, if you're on the other team, you may consider like a gnat that just pesky, just right up all in your business.
Look, no, one of them big old horse flies they won't do, because she will knock you on your tail.
Yeah, she's not just going to irritate you. She's going
to bite you. Look, that's impressive work. And look, that's another thing. As we grow with this ACEL organization too, becoming more and more familiar with these young players, it's so good to see the work and the effort and the passion that they put into this stuff. This one is cleared out. There's a shot on goal. Not really a lot on that one by Timms, just trying to get it settled in.
Almost if they're content to stay on the other side of the field, trying to stay away from her.
Look, I'm telling you, I'd want to, because she'll put you on the turf here.
Yeah, it's like, you don't cross the hash. No, you can't come this far over.
Look, this JV state championship has been entertaining, to say the least. Settling in 10, 15 minutes into this second half.
Number 9 coming in. And his one that he's relieved decided to go out on the other side, going all the way around the goal.
Elijah Chopin checking in for that Commandos team. We're in the JV state championship team. It is 1-0, 1-0 for this Patriots team out of Baton Rouge. There'll be a JV champion crowned today. There will be a varsity state championship crowned today as well. Both of these, all of the soccer is co-ed in the Association of Christian Educators of Louisiana. Just the numbers, and they're working on it. We talked to Sandy Morrow, that's up here, the director of all of this, and numbers, and she says it's just growing in popularity, and they're getting after it. And so you see the smile on her face when it's up and going, that the great product that is being put on the field here. And she made a comment. She said the more involved we get with this organization, the more that we're going to just fall in love with it. And I'm telling you, I shared with her that we were so excited when this partnership was derived after the volleyball and 8-man football championships to be the exclusive streaming partner of their championships. Look, getting to know these players and fans, and we've had fans reach out to us afterwards via direct message and asking if we're going to be covering this and reaching and thanking us. And look, it's no thanks owed to us at all. We're very thankful that we get to be a part of this truly solid atmosphere.
Yeah, definitely our pleasure to be involved with it.
Getting ready again to inbounds. Haynes gets it. The goal comes out and saves that, does the keeper, and that one back down the field it goes. Patriots still hanging on to that 1-0 lead. Commandos having to attack, but settling in and playing such solid defense is this Patriots team. Marcantel went down. He was shaking up just a little bit, but he hops back up. And the cameraman just got that one, giving 3 saves. And look, he's starring in his own right over there. All of the pictures that he's been taking, as well as the saving time by not letting the soccer ball go down the hill. Setting up, trying to attack is this Commandos team. Got to figure a way to get through that defense that has been impenetrable so far. And look, that was Dunbar coming up to play it, and they had enough, did 34, Cosmos Herrera, of taking it easy. There's Herrera. Oh, he just misfires. From there, ball goes off, I guess, the inside of the foot and curves around. Was trying to get the ball just inside the goal, the upright there.
Yep.
And curved a little bit too much. Might have been better suited to send that to the far side, but he's after himself a little bit for that. That was probably one of the best scoring opportunities that they've had so far. Marcantel had one earlier. And Patriots will get out and clear this one. Commando set to trigger it in, and they'll look. Herrera gets it and going to be spun around, but quickly chasing him down, not letting any opportunity to play some D go away. Now here is Marcantel, and look, Dunbar just takes Marcantel out, and Marcantel's a big-time player. Goes over the head of Marcantel, and it's going to roll out of bounds. Chased down by the Patriots, number 10, Naomi Haynes. So, look, if you guys, this JV team from the Patriots or any of them are back watching this again after this broadcast is over, and we had about 3 times the amount of views after the game as we did during the game, people going back and watching it. Kudos to these 2 young ladies. They have been the aggressors in this game. And the 2 that I refer to, you've heard me talk about them throughout, Sarah Haynes and Therese Dunbar.
Yes, indeed. And just making a show of this for themselves. I'm telling you what, and doing what they're supposed to do as players of the sport and getting after it.
Future's bright for both these young ladies. And you love to see, you know, that in these homeschool environments, these areas, they grow up playing soccer probably from the 5 or 6 years old as soon as they can get out there and play. And you can see the talent that's on display that is out here.
Yeah, it's going to get a corner kick.
Working our way through the second half, midway through. Should have just about 15 minutes to go in this one. Goalie comes out and tries to knock that one away. The Patriots defense has just been solid throughout this one. Trying to cross it over. Haynes is going to get there and clear it out, but good work to put a stop on it was Micah Haynes.
Goalie keeper's going to just let that one roll on out so that way he can have a goal kick.
Just if you know, look, there's a good tackle, too, by the Patriots, number 26. That's Owen Bowman. You know that the Patriots are going to work their defense, but it's so pressing that you've got to get the equalizer if you're the Commandos. This is for a state championship.
Looks like they've kind of increased the level of intensity there.
Indeed it has. The first half was kind of that filling out period that we talked about, but since then it has been just a lot more contact, a lot more physicality and intensity in this second half.
Corner kick.
Ball is up in the air around and near the goal. Unable to get that one in. Commandos will have another shot at it from here, but it's cleared out. Long distance shot on there does not go. Good work by the keeper there. And a lot of times when there's that chaos in front of the goal, you don't often see it. We saw a couple of long range goals last night. Again, this is for the Junior Varsity State Championship. It is Chef of Baton Rouge. The Patriots have the 1-0 lead. But here's an opportunity. That one cleared out, and great work. Great work down there by Bergeron for this Patriots defense in goal. And he has just seemed to deny everything that this Commando team has wanted to do. There's Holland. We'll see if he's got one in him. He crosses that one over. Good work in the middle. Looking to get a shot down from on the ground. You got a couple of Commandos that are on the turf. That's Marcantel and Holland battling for it.
And all I can figure is when they were laying on the ground and he kicked for it that time, I must have not well versed. I believe that is where because that's about the area of the penalty there.
Right. This one's launched out of there and deep down the field. Patriots have not really had a shot on goal here, much of it in the second. It's just been defensive play and denying the Commandos once they get down there, protecting that 1-0 lead. But you're going to see a lot of pressure. You know, it spreads out a little bit more, too. You lose 2 players on each side when you go, of course, to the 9-9V on it. Still the same length of field, so it spreads out. But this defense has matched up well on both sides of it because just one goal in the game at all. Here's another one from the corner. This time a little bit of a different angle at it, but coming out and making a good defensive stop is Arsenault. Carter Arsenault sends that one down the hill, giving chase to it Andrew Menard. This one now in. Having a shot at it there was Holland, unable to finish that one off. And had the shot there, and the rebound had bounced across. A little bit of a high five there to Bergeron as he denied that one. Here's a shot that's going to go up and over the net. That was Benedict Baudouin that was making a run at it.
Wasting no time after that first missed shot to come down here and get that goal, that corner kick going.
You know, that one prior to there that, again, was one of their better scoring threats of the day. They've had 3 really runs on goal. That one from Holland, thought he had a shot at it. Even a chance there with Marketal off the rebound, but the ball just was not able to get there as that kick had brought Bergeron out of the goal just a bit.
Yeah. Yes, indeed.
Patriots clear out. There is Arsenault getting that one out of there. He's 1 on 5. He's got Haynes trailing. He'll try to center it to Haynes. Behind him is Dunbar. Dunbar thinks about it. I still think Dunbar or Haynes is going to get a goal before this one's over with. There went Herrera. He had a shot at it. This one's cleared back. Now Herrera's got it again. Sees Holland going down, but here comes that defense of the Patriots just to launch this one out of bounds and reset things. Good work by number 19, Timms.
A lot of assistance from the side spectators or coaches or whatnot to get the ball back in quickly.
Now they're trying to save a little bit of time. Here's Holland. Puts it through to the middle. No good. Good save. An opportunity to get back. And another save.
Nice.
Back-to-back solid work that time by Bergeron. Real solid attempts at it by that Commandos team. Chuck thought they had a shot at it, 2 of them, but Bergeron just standing tall in goal for this Patriots JV team battling for a championship.
It's like being a wall down there, just, trying to keep everything out.
Commandos go back to work, knocked out of bounds once again. And this is what you do if you are that Patriots team. Just reset and reset and reset and keep that ball off of their keeper.
Yes.
This one centered into the middle. Marketal had a shot at it, but Haynes is going to clear that one out. Coming up, trying to get to it again. That's going to be to the near side, Holland. Holland crosses over, but quickly there's Dunbar to take him down again. I mean, you're right, Chuck. This Commandos team, quick to get the ball back in for the throw-in. Holland, he'll need to center this one. He clears that over the middle and knocked out of there.
And he got a goal.
That is going to tie things up in the state championship. That is Holland. And their, goalkeeper even comes out of there. We're going to go.
And wasting no time to get this one underway again. that makes it interesting with the time clicking away, being tied up now in this JV state championship game. If we do end up in an overtime, there's actually no overtime. It actually goes into a sudden death. But I'm probably speaking to the choir on this one because everybody else knows this, but not me so much. That one goes out of bounds, but the cameraman over there again to corral it before it rolls down the hill.
Still doing double duty there with the scoreboard, having to figure that out. Gave 2 points to another point to Chef, and had given it so before the fans could come up here and get me. Look, it's a difficult scoreboard when you're having to hop over and run that and do PA as well.
It's not like the old Wrigley's where you just go out and hang the right number on it anymore.
See, that's how it ought to be, but that'd be a long trek down to the scoreboard to do that.
Yeah,
so we are tied at 1. That one slips away. Holland trying to sneak in there and give him another one, but Bergeron comes up there and saves that one.
Yeah, can you imagine the string, wax-coated string in the cans on both sides, how that would work?
Right. So now the constant pressure by this this Commandos team led to the game-tying goal there. Arsenault looking to get back in it here. He has the 1 goal for the Patriots. Looking to cross. Checking back in for the Patriots, number 11, Micah Haynes. Not certain of the exact time that's remaining in this, but I know that this one is winding down, Chuck.
Yes, it's got to be getting really close at this point.
We are tied at 1 in the state championship in the junior varsity division. Official has to hop and get out of the way. Marcantel trying to make his way down the field. Centers it back. Holland's got another shot at it. Marcantel clears it back. This one's centered but knocked out of there by the Patriots' Arsenault. And he launches this one out over the bench and down to the tennis courts it goes.
And there's 2 down there, so maybe looks like they got them both.
They got them both. And no, he had his water. Goes Holland to get another run at it for this Commandos team. He centers it back over looking for Marcantel. Marcantel getting banged around there, but it still stays with the Commandos. That one launched from way out. Number 35 was Andrew Menard. And there is a player shaken up. Looks like Holland again is there. He's favoring that knee. We're going to stay away from injuries. We won't show injuries on our screen by any means, just out of respect to the young man and his family and the groups. But he hops up, and Holland looks pretty good, favoring the left leg just a little bit, but hopping around on his own, and they're quickly checking on Holland. Again, that young man had the game-tying goal just minutes ago.
I think the ref's giving him a kind of a time update.
Going to go the other way. They'll call a penalty there, and it will be off to the Patriots. Again, the Patriots haven't really attacked the goal. They played a lot of defense throughout this half.
Yeah.
We'll see what they have left in them here. Great job of continuing to fire and come back by this Commandos team. Good work by Arsenault, but the ball taken away there. There's Marcantel. Marcantel clears that one. There's a shot. Opportunity. Going to have to get it back in. Good save. Bergeron was there. You know, the activity heats up a little bit when you're tied and you're just moments away from a state championship. And great news is Holland is set to check back in for this Commandos team. He is a leader for that unit out there. Just trying to stretch out looks like the knee just a little bit, ready to make his way back in. Bergeron set to clear things out. And way down the field it goes, but here comes the attack. Didn't quite get it cleared out enough, but the Patriots were able to move that, and now it's going to go back to the Patriots there from midfield.
That high knee kick driving through. I say kick, but that high knee approach.
Patriots from midfield set to get this thing going. Time winding down. Tied at 1 in the Junior Varsity State Championship.
What a fitting end to this one if it comes down to a shootout, Doug.
That would be something.
And that may be where they pick up those goals that you were talking about.
We'll have to look at the extended time rules and the goings on there. But, you know, what an exciting way. And these folks will remember these games for their entire lives. Still a shot on from the Commandos, goes just wide. Whistle blowing, and that is going to wrap up regulation, Chuck, it looks like.
It does indeed.
They'll go out and they'll select their kickers here.
Right. And I think they pick 5 and 5, or actually a 10 and 10, and they shoot 5 and 5. And after the first 5 and 5, whoever has the most points. Now, if that's correct.
And again, those following along at home, yes, we are unclear on that portion of the rules. So hang in there with us. We're going to show you the entirety of it. And good sportsmanship out there by Holland and Arsenault.
There's a flip of the coin. Let's see what we have.
So that late goal at about the 27-minute mark for Holland tied things up, and now we'll go to kick. Glad that we could bring this action to you here from Louisiana Christian University. A little bit warmer today than it was last night. Last night was chilly.
It was a bit blustery, as they say.
They do. Taking a brief moment just to get things settled. Whistle blows, and now we're ready to get this thing going. And through 70 minutes of time, it's going to be decided off of kicks. Like Holland is making his way out. We'll try to give you an idea of the ones that are shooting in the order that they go.
Let's see, 8 and 8. 1, 2.
Yeah, there's 8. That's the 8 that are on the only the 9th would be the keeper. Yes.
Goalkeeper.
Again, Chuck, this for the Junior Varsity State Championship. First one coming up is going to be number 6. That is Sarah Haynes. Haynes will be the first to take the shot. And we talked about what a performance she has had today. Defensively, she's just been solid. That one goes high off the bar and no good.
Oh, goodness. See her anguish there of like, oh, my goodness.
Yep. Next one now will be, have to get the numbers, and the young lady's upset there.
Let's go, Cos! Come on, Cos, do it!
34?
34 is Cosmos Herrera. That one is up, and it's good from Herrera. So a 1-0 lead. You're going to see Carter Arsenault. He has the goal in regulation. Wasting no time in getting up there. Arsenault fires away, and that one's good. It's hard to deny that young man from there. Paul Holland now will come in. He also the goal in regulation. Holland puts that one in. So 2-1 here, the advantage for Acadiana.
Number 9, unless it's 19.
Yeah, because 9 took his. That was Carter Arsenault. So this is going to be 19, Joseph Timms. Timms get that one. It's denied. And so 2 big saves. This looks like Edwin Bercier, number 5, and it is Bercier. And what a battle by this Commando team. Now they've got a 2-1 lead with an opportunity here, knocked away. Bercier unable to convert. That's going to send number 20, Nathan Bailey. Bailey will have an opportunity at it here. Two to 1 in penalty kicks, or in overtime kicks here. That one is there, bangs off the top iron and no good. And looks like they can put it away here. Can this squad from Acadiana?
And it makes me wonder how strategic it is, not just your best shooters,
correct,
but the order in which they go.
Looking for a number on this player, and I don't see it, Chuck.
Maybe 16, I'm not sure, I can't quite tell.
That one's there, and it's 35? In. They'll give it, and that's going to wrap it up. That's 35, Andrew Menard. So 3 out of 5 the advantage goes, and that's going to be the JV state championship to the Acadiana Homeschool athletics team.
What a phenomenal end of this this game to come down to the shootout, and I'll let it turn it over to the PA announcer and former host that I had here in just a minute as he finishes up here, and they'll end up with the presentations and whatnot after the celebration on the field by them.
All right, we're going to make our way down to the field for the plaque presentation. But how about a hand for both of those teams that battled for this JV state championship? Remember, teams, when you get your plaque, if you'll pose for your post-game photo with the plaque, presenting the plaque first for our JV state championship runners-up. We'll get to that after the handshake. All right, ladies and gentlemen, again, if you'll direct your attention down onto the field, we'll announce our runners-up for the JV state championship. It's the Patriots of Chef of Baton Rouge.
And there you see the Patriots of Chef and Baton Rouge receiving the runner-up JV state championship co-ed soccer for the 21-22 year. Great battle out there, and to bring it back to come back into with a showdown, if you will, after regulation.
And now, after a great comeback and a win in extra time, your 2021 ACEL CoEd Soccer JV State Championships, the Commandos of Acadiana Homeschool Athletics.
There you see this year's 2021 JV State Championships co-ed soccer for ACEL. Phenomenal display of athleticism and just battle, not giving up, getting at it. Look at him there, sliding down just as a good goalkeeper would, sliding down to make that final shot.
Once again, congratulations to your JV state champions, the Commandos of Acadiana Homeschool Athletics.
Congratulations to both teams on this wonderful afternoon or morning of battle.
Coming up in just a bit,
we do have
for the varsity third place game. It will feature John Paul the Great Academy. And once again, Chef of Baton Rouge, the Patriots. That game scheduled for noon. Reminder, following the varsity state championship game that is scheduled for 2 p.m., we'll have an announcement of our...
Well, we're going to wrap this one up here to go ahead and get ready for our next one. We are going to change broadcast, so it's not a one long continuous one, but if you stay with us here on 446 Sports, or whichever way you're watching it, whether it's 446 Sports on Facebook or our YouTube channel or our Boxcast or any other places that this is being posted at, if you'll like us, share us, or just watch for that next link coming up for the next game that'll be coming up. And it'll be coming up here in just a few moments. So join back with us as we get ready for the consolation state championship game. That'll be coming up in just a few moments. My name is Chuck Perkins, and Doug Gann will be back here in just a few minutes for the continuation of
or just go to Box
ACEL
TV
Sports.
and search for 446 Sports. Also,